Let me see. Back as usual with another one. Always got to go with the Tubi movie of the week. This week we watched The Temp. In this movie, how you feel about this movie?
I enjoyed the fuck out of this movie. It was a short watch.
Yeah.
The ending was great.
Yeah, this movie, it was only an hour and 16 minutes. Well, like really an hour 15, just with the credits. In this movie, it's a thriller. It's a drama. It's produced by First Dibs Entertainment. Yeah, I love some hood shit.
Hell yeah.
First Dibs Entertainment. This was a good movie, man. Matter of fact, it was a little confusing. It was a little confusing at times.
There was a lot of unanswered things, but I chalked it up to just like great writing for the movie.
Yeah, and the thing about Tubi movies, when they kind of rush the ending, it's either going to be terrible or it's just everything is going to make sense. And
I enjoyed the fuck out of it, bro. I hate to even say it. Like it made no sense, but it made all the sense in the world. Like,
yeah,
you're right. It's usually something where it's like a cliffhanger or it's like a lackluster ending. Nah, this one was alright. This one fucking sufficed.
Yeah, this one was cool, man. This one stars Nakia Briggs.
Kia B.
Yeah, Marvin Young, he plays Jalen Porter in this.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie is about, a secretary goes on maternity leave. And, she was the token white in the movie.
She was the token white in the movie. Yeah. Go her.
Yeah, this movie, it took place in Houston. So shout out to the Houston Tubi scene, man. Cause
we've watched a couple now that I've been a big fan of the fucking Houston Tubi scene.
The things I like about the Houston Tubi scene is that, similar to the Detroit Houston scene, but just the asses are homegrown.
Homegrown.
They don't need the BBLs.
Yo, the level, and listen, I don't want to come off sounding crass. So I want to say this with the bottom of my heart.
Oh, that's her whole name.
Yeah, Nakia Briggs, Kia B.
Oh, okay, she goes by Kia B. Okay.
Thick.
Yeah.
Thick.
Yeah.
3 C's, 2 H's. Like, and there's a lot of part of this movie. And the one thing I definitely appreciate about the Houston scene that I've come across so far is they'll have sexually exploitive scenes, but nothing that's like crazy. Like they won't have like the Detroit 2-hour porno thing. So this movie was full of a lot of teasing, and her body was definitely built for every level of teasing you can think of.
Yeah,
I once again say that to be as a humble married man.
Yeah, this movie. So the secretary, she goes on maternity leave, and the lawyer, he's trying to figure out who's going to be his replacement. So he has a few interviews come, and then he just decides, you know what, man, I don't have time to go through this process. Just send your best person. And then a replacement comes, and then he later finds out that he should have went through that interview process.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, it was directed by
Jannard Harper.
I hope I'm not pronouncing his name. Jannard Harper.
Yeah, Jannard Harper.
Let me see what other things.
Yeah,
I like
him. See what
okay. So this is in Houston because he has another movie called H-Town, Twisted Justice. Oh, I might have to check this out. Hood Fetish, The Era.
Oh, word? Yeah, I'm about to say, because I see a 2-parter right here, Bruised and Bruised 2 we can check out, but nah, you just hit, all right, sounds like a good idea.
Bruised and Bruised 2.
I like it. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Simple shit.
Man, yeah, we definitely going to have to check out some of Jannard Harper's work, man, because shit, from these titles and this artwork, I'm definitely feeling this. But
I would have named this movie something different, though. I would have called this, like, the opposite of situational awareness. Yeah. Because this entire movie could have been solved with somewhat situational awareness. But because people like to think shit is sweet, it's the way it turned out the way it did. There's some completely needless scenes in this, too, that I completely appreciated.
Yeah.
I know I'll put an asterisk next to it. Yep.
That was the first red flag.
There's so many in this. And, like, I want this to go out to a lot of the younger listeners that we have, like a lot of the younger men. Just err on the side of caution when beauty and curiosity are combined.
Right.
If she's gorgeous and she's more eager to learn about you, err on the side of caution. I like to chalk things up and say that, like, beautiful faces and curiosity is what brought down, like, the entire Troy. That's what gave the Greece the juice they needed to win.
Bro, fat asses done ruined a lot of empires.
Bro, they have crushed civilizations. Beautiful smiles, big tits have ruined civilizations throughout history. Yeah. So, once again, no thing. And I guess maybe I'm a paranoid person, But like, you ask me one or two many questions, I'm gonna be more standoffish than anything. 'Cause I'm like, I don't really understand any part of this. And this was a theme throughout the movie where she was very, oh, well, what about this? What about this? And he was so quick to give it up because she's bad.
Yeah, if an ass could burn Rome,
that's it.
Yeah,
yo,
it'll take down a nigga in Houston.
If a beautiful smile like that and a pair of tits could bring down an entire empire, bro, you have no chance with your fucking two client list as far as, because that's the other thing too, that he opened up his own his own lawyer firm, and that was like the whole beginning of this. So,
I'm gonna play this other scene. So one night, Jalen and his wife decided to go on just a little vacation. She goes away on just a little girls trip, and during this time, the temp. Wait, what's her name again? What's her character's name?
Erica.
Yeah. So during this time, Erica just randomly pops up at his house one night,
ignoring all boundaries.
Right.
Her fiance. Once again, we're changing titles now.
But not even just that. He asks her, "How would your boyfriend feel about you being at my house?" Nigga, how would your wife feel about her being at her house?
Bro, it's the craziest shit. And once again, I'll never understand and I've never been the type to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I'm not that guy. I understand that I'm the sexual icon of this podcast, but like in life, I'm not the most sought after. So the idea of like being in a situation like this where guys in that situation would be like, oh my God, come on in. Me, I'd be like, nah, how'd you say you went through my mail? Like, fam, you know it's a crime, right? Like, I don't want to be... Like, and then also, you're right. You're coming into my home. What if my wife decided to come home early and like kicking the door?
Yeah.
You're not ugly. If you was ugly, then maybe there'd be a conversation to be had. But like, nah, you can't fuck out of here. Your chest is all like exposed and shit. There's no way. There's something interesting about that scene too, though. How much further are you gonna play into it? Because I have a question about it.
Oh no, that was it.
So that scene ends up getting hot and heavy. There's a good deal of movies where I always wonder this in when someone slips something into someone's drink.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
I
don't want to spoil too much, but we no, that's fine.
Yeah, I always wonder about that. Like, what are the chances that you don't know this person from like a hole in the wall and you're just taking a shot? What if they have an extremely high drug tolerance? I always think about that shit. Like, you go to drug someone and then like 20 minutes in, they're staring at you waiting for it to act, and I'm just smiling like, so anyway, like. They're like, did you drink the whole cup? Like, yeah, bro. I got my own drugs. Like, yeah, I always wonder about shit like that. Like, what if it doesn't work out? A lot of that shit's not thought about. There's also a random scene in here, and like, there's no audio for it really. But I just want to shout out the director for putting it in. It's at 24 minutes and 45 seconds. It's completely unnecessary, the entire scene. If you go on the IMDb, I know you don't have to even click on it, because I can show you this scene right here, because it's one of the keynote photos for some reason in this. So there's an entire scene where the main character's wife is just working out at home. And it goes on for about a good like minute and 30 seconds where it's just her dolo working out in the crib. And I go, I don't know what this was for storyline wise, but I appreciate it. Like, go you.
The director just wanted to watch her do some squats.
Bro, there was nothing that contributed to the story in any way, shape, or form. Like, there was no audio in that shit for a minute and 30 seconds. And I'm not mad at it, but, like, I get it.
Yeah. This movie, bro, this is why I love Tubi, man. Because this movie, it has a 5.4 rating out of 10.
On IMDb.
But that's the thing. You can't. Tubi needs its own scale.
100%. And we're going to be the guys who bring it to you.
Yeah. Because this one, this was way above a 5. I would give this at least an 8.
Bro, I am somebody for... All right. So throughout this movie, you're going to notice that if you're someone who's into like certain plot developments and you're aware of certain things, if you're not like new to how certain movies are written, there's a lot in this movie that I felt gave away. Mm-hmm. Like, they do great with including extra detail, but because of the extra detail that they include in the movie, you kind of see how the storyline's going. When I 100% tell you that the ending did not end the way that I thought it was, it made me appreciate that movie that much more. So, like, anyone who is watching this, it's a short watch. If you can get through the ending, it's totally worth it, because I promise you didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Like, and it's a good ending because, like we spoke about earlier, there's a lot of times you get left with certain, you get rushed, you get put into a situation where you can't finish it the way you want. Now, this was a great fucking way to end it.
Yeah, man. So if y'all looking if y'all looking for something to watch, man, definitely check out The Temp. It's a nice, if you into that thriller, you want some suspense, you want something, so this is the perfect movie to watch on a date night.
This is a great movie to watch on a date night. Like, this is just it. Once again, it's fun. It's got its moments that it's funny. The sex appeal is crazy off the hook in this fucking movie. I give you that.
It's not too graphic.
There is no though they what is the term? They allude to plenty of sex scenes. There is actually none that are done, which is outside of normal Tubi fashion.
Yeah, they leave it to the imagination. And this is just nice to clean up the palette after watching Run Nixon last week.
Yo. This was a nice palette cleanse. I was able to watch this like in the AMs. Yeah, this was nice.
Yeah, this was definitely a good watch, man. And Little Fizz will pay for his crimes.
Yo. Bro, it come to find out, then like the funniest things, I'm talking to my wife about this shit. I'm like, yo, you seen the Little Fizz movie? Da, da, da. She's like, oh, that's not the only one he has out on there. And like she was like, I seen him in X, Y, and Z. I was like, damn, dude, like. Then I asked her if she seen him get beat up, and she was like, nah. So obviously that video didn't take off.
But shit, if y'all looking for something to watch, please check out the Temp, man. Temp, it was a good movie, and I definitely want to get more in tune on what this Houston scene is building.
The last one that we watched out of Houston was the murder story with the chick that was in high school, whatever, right? That was very well written.
No, the one that was
no, not the graduation one. The one that before that, where it was the dude was in the military and then he came back as a security guard. Yeah, that was a really good movie. And that was shot out of Houston.
Yeah, definitely want to get more into that scene. And also, man, yeah. So just keep supporting these Tubi actors. Check out the Temp. Support Houston. Support Detroit. Support your Tubi actors all over, man.